Tracy. Welcome aboard. Are you ready for this one? You ready? All right.
Touching the white shore, seagulls dancing on the sea. I see the boats in the distance, out on the horizon, sailing through my fantasy. All night Hawaii. All night Hawaii. A special magic feeling flows through the air. I feel the happiness and love everywhere. All night Hawaii. All night Hawaii. And when I come back to you, so
And you must be Jamie. How you doing today?
there's a place that I dream of, beautiful white sand, gentle breezes through my hair. I hear the sound of the water echoing to me. I can't wait to be back there. I see a splash in the night sky, a rainbow.
Okay, we have Dan on the back seat. Dan, aloha, and you must be Yuki. Welcome aboard.
Feeling a glow of the evening. It's a place I long to be. All night Hawaii. All night Hawaii. A special magic feeling flows through the air. I feel the happiness and love everywhere. All night Hawaii. All night Hawaii. All night Hawaii.
And right behind me, I believe we got a Janet. Aloha. And Harold. How you doing, sir? Okay, welcome aboard. My name is Toshi, T-O-S-H-I. Don't call me Sushi, okay? That's the one you eat. And before we take off, couple questions. Did everybody receive a safety briefing? Hey, did you pay attention? Yeah. So Janet, you know what's gonna happen if you play with this one here? You may lose your pilot still, okay? Only emergency. In the event of the water landing, this aircraft has the floats. Okay, so after we touch some water, we wait for the blaze to stop. Then eject the door, exit outside, then life vest over your head. Okay? You don't want to wear those one inside because they get pretty big. Okay? And Tracy, you are the co-pilot. Do you know how to fly? Please say yes. Yes, I can fly, Tracy. I think you can fly. Your job is really easy. Switches, controls, radio switches. You don't want to touch anything. I know you're going to be a great co-pilot. Okay, do you folks have any question before we take off? All right, here we go then. Okay, here we go. Please enjoy your flight. Charting Blue 26, departing from the white floor at airport, climbing through 500 feet for the we have departed from the Waikoloa heliport. And how you folks doing? Not too bad, you like it? Big smile, Dean, that's good sign. Is this your first time in a helicopter, Dean? Yeah? Same here, my first day too. I hope I can do good. We're gonna find out, I guess. But we got a great co-pilot here. She knows how to fly, so I think we should be fine here. Today, beautiful day. You can see the Maui. You see it over there? That's a Maui, Haleakala Mountain. And today we're gonna go to see beautiful waterfalls, valleys, and a sea cliff. They are located on the other side of the mountain. We should be there in about 5-10 minutes. And last couple of days it has been raining quite a bit. And this morning it rained again a little bit. So the waterfalls was beautiful this morning. Lots of water. And that's the Mauna Kea Resort ahead of us with beautiful white sand beach. Hapuna Beach State Park. Have you been to the Hapuna Beach yet? No? You guys did? Yeah, you gotta go there. Hapuna Beach is the biggest white sand beach you will find on the big island. Since this is the youngest island in the chain of Hawaii, that's why we don't have the long big white sand beach yet. If you go to other Hawaiian islands, like 5 to 10 miles long, big white sand beach, but we don't have those one yet. And this Hapuna Beach has been voted as the most beautiful beach in the United States already twice. So we got Hapuna Beach, and the next one is Mauna Kea Beach. April 26th, over the Hapuna helipad heading for the water tank at the Kohala Estate.
A little story of how our music came to be. It took two minds.
And have you seen the movie? This one was filmed by the Kevin Costner, The Water World. Water World was filmed right outside the Kauai Harbor. He spent like $200 million for that movie. It took about 2 years. And most of the famous movies which was filmed in the states of Hawaii, like Jurassic Park, Lost World, 6 Days and 7 Nights, those were filmed in the oldest island, Kauai. About 5.3 million years old, Kauai has lots of jungle. That's why Hollywood used the Kauai for the movie shooting most of the time these days.
Takes away all my pain. Takes away all my pain. The CNK and Kalapana started to feel good.
April 26 water tank out of the Kauai Harbor heading for the Raiders.
Get the eye to come. I'll be the moon's king fire music. Made you feel nice and warm. And we thank him for a feel good.
And you can see lots of clouds building up on the other side of the island. Okay, this is the dry side, and the other side of the island is the wet side. Have you been to the helo side yet? You guys went. Okay, so you know we have both wet and dry side on this. Okay. Hilo is located on the east side of the big island, and which is the wettest city in the United States. 240 raining days and getting about 140 inches. So we get blue sky like this most of the time on the west side. You never know what is happening over there. This morning it was raining quite a bit again. All over the Hawaiian Islands has both wet and dry side because of the wind direction. In Hawaii, trade wind always blowing from the northeast to the southwest, somewhere between 10 to 40 miles per hour. and which bring lots of wet air inland. The moist air hit against on the northeast side of the Hawaiian Islands, air get compressed from those low clouds and droplets bring. That's why if you go to the windward side of the Hawaiian Islands, northeast side pretty wet and the west side is dry side. And Baby Canyon right underneath Honoko'a Canyon, about 300-400 feet deep.
Good music is a hit to stay. Feel good island music, sitting under the sun. Feel good island music, skank it till the song is done. Feel good island music, flowing through my veins. Feel good island music.
And you will find lots of nice big homes here. Kohala Estate, couple $1 million estate. House and land here is a little bit expensive, but they will enjoy the best sunset view from here. April 26 at the Kohala Estate, water tank 3.6, and looking for the riders. And if you look ahead of us, on the top of the Kohala mountain, you can spot lots of small baby mountains, bumps. We call it Pu'u in Hawaii, spelled P-U-U, and that was the old eruption site. Long time ago in the past, lava was coming out from those locations. And I've been flying for this island about 5 years. And I haven't seen those big eruptions yet. But sometimes lava can shoot up into the air about 2,000 feet. And this is about 1,500 feet from the ground, so lava can go a little bit higher than us. That's the pressure.
Drop, baby, drop. Got to drop all your love on me. Drop, baby, drop, baby, drop.
April 26, I mean, west side of the riders, and heading for the Apollo Point. And Janet, you see lots of small, tiny, black, brown, or white dots underneath here. Lots of small, tiny dots. Looks like a sesame seeds, or ants, but of course cows. See, that's cows.
Drop all your love on me. Drop, baby, drop, baby, drop. Drop 'cause I'm hungry. Drop.
Okay, usually we cross the ridge line over the Kohala and jump into the backside of the valley. And as you can see, cloud is touching down to the ground. Safety always number one. Okay? We're not gonna take any chance. We're gonna just keep descending to the coastline, and we just take the coastline to the valley. And I don't know if you folks can see from the back seat, but this one tells me how high we are flying. Right, co-pilot? Small one indicate thousands and long one indicate 100. So 3,600 feet. And when we descend because of the pressure difference, you may feel a little bit uncomfortable in the middle ears. Please try to clear your ears every once in a while. The best way, just pinch your nose, close your mouth, and blow gently. Okay? So everybody still doing alright? Not too cold, not too hot, fine? Okay. Yeah, I have AC on right now, so if you ever get too cold, please let me know. I can just a little bit from here, or you can just twist those air vent over your head. And Jamie, you got this one here.
Baby, drop. Got to drop all your love on me. Drop, baby, drop, baby, drop. Drop 'cause I'm hungry. Drop, baby, drop, baby, drop. Got to drop all your love on me. Drop, baby, drop, baby, drop. Drop 'cause I'm hungry. Drop, baby, drop, baby, drop.
And now we are approaching to the northern tip of the big island, Upolu Point. And from the Upolu to the Maui, that's only 30 miles. 30. And we are cruising about 110 knots. 110 knots equal to about 125 miles per hour. Doesn't feel like we're going that fast, doesn't it? 125 miles per hour. So if we fly northwestbound like this, heading less than 15 minutes, maybe even 10 minutes, we can fly into the Maui today. But we're not gonna go that far away today. We're gonna make a corner here, start heading to the west side of the island. Here you go, more cows everywhere. The most of the land here you can see from here and behind us where we have been flying. This is the one portion of the Parker Ranch. And this Parker Ranch on about 225,000 acres. 10% of the big island, their properties, and they own about 50,000 cows. One of the biggest, the largest privately owned ranch in the United States right now. April 26, about 7 miles west of the Honolulu Airport, pitching at the eastbound.
My heart will be so true. Anything you want, girl, I will give it all to you. Anything you need, girl, my heart will always be true. La 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 la. La 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 la.
And along the coastline here, can you see the big two square and one big rectangle ahead of us? You see them over there? Also, one we call it helo in Hawaii. Helo is the old Hawaiian temple. And actually, this is the Mokini Helo is the birthplace for the King Kamehameha the Great.
Oh, baby, there's no better feeling.
And Upolu Point, northern tip of the big island, and Upolu Airport ahead of us.
And watch the sunrise in your eyes. You're like the summer breeze that comes to me in the winter time. So honey, I'm going to be alive. 'Cause anything you want, girl, I will give it to you.
Northern tip of the big island, and if we fly southbound straight for about 110 miles, we will get to the South Point. And South Point on the big island is the southernmost point in the United States, way south from the Key West. And South Point is really famous of the green sand beach. We have white, black, and green sand beach on the big island.
Oh, yeah. La, 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 la. La, 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 la. Oh, yeah. La, 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 la. My baby. La, 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 la. La, 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 la. You're the one and only. La, 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 la.
And you can tell this is the west side of the island, lots of vegetations. And from here, Hamakua Coast, northeast coastline of the big island, wet spot. Okay, now we have dropped about 2,500 feet, and how you folks doing on the years? Okay? Creating okay? Alright. Excuse me? And I guess nobody need it, yeah? Do you guys know about this one? We're not gonna charge for this one. This is free. So if you don't feel good, please use it. You can use as many as you want. But once the passenger use those white bags, we call it gift bags. And not my gift. It's gonna be yours. Mahalo.
Put it in your mouth, oh yeah, without a doubt. You come on to the hula. Sway to the young of a shiver from the sweet
here, we call it grazing spoke. You can see the big circle, like ring in the center, and you can see the line going outside. And the farmers keeping the cows in one section right now. And when the cows eat whole grass on that section, they put cows in the center and shift to the next section. They just goes around and round and round. They never get hungry, I guess. Lucky cows. That's why the grass on the left side is almost yellow. The cow already ate the grass on the section to the left side. And lighthouse. Makapala Lighthouse.
Swaying to the young of a shiver, from the sweet and sour, sprinkle on
Point 6, Makapala Lighthouse, heading for the Apollo Point.
the hollow sway.
And for the Apollo Valley.
To the lean shiver, grab a red and white seed, that's all you need.
And use the big sea cliff ahead of us. They're getting close to the valleys.
Put it in your mouth, oh yeah, without a doubt. You can follow to the lean hula.
We're gonna fly eastbound first, so sea cliff and waterfalls coming to your right side first, and on the way back we reverse, and all of the sea cliff and the waterfalls coming to your left side. And you can use the white lines over there. White lines, that's all the waterfalls. You gonna see big, good waterfalls today. Okay, Blue 26 approaching to the Pololu Valley, heading for the Waimanu. Okay, the fast from west, right now we are flying eastbound, so west end is Pololu Valley. You can drive up to the end of the Highway 270. Right at Pololu Lookout Point. And over the cliff here, you may see the zigzag going down. That's a high, that will be the hiking trail. About 15 minutes going down, about 20 minutes going up. There you go, you can see the line. Hawaii on 132 islands. We have 8 major islands plus lots of smaller islands, including like this one, Mokupuku Islands. That's me heading your way. Got you back. I will try to go offshore. Give you space. How was the weather on volcano to the Hamakua? How was the weather along the Hamakua coast, including the volcano area? Alright, thank you. Every once in a while you will see my lips moving, but you're not going to hear anything through your headset. I'm not talking myself. I'm talking with another pilot most likely. And here we go, lots of good waterfalls coming up. If you guys like waterfalls, you're gonna love this place. And the next valley, pretty big one coming up, Waimanu Valley. That's the one we're gonna fly in today. And we will get very close to the big waterfalls in Waimanu. Number 26 line eastbound for the Waimanu Valley. Yeah, I had to go all the way to the point. This area is the one of the wettest spot on the Big Island northeast side, the windward side of the Kohala, getting about 300 inches rain. Sometimes they even get like 400 inches. Really wet, and rain just kept eroding the mountain. This is all by the erosion. Ilaupahoe Hoe Nui at 700 feet eastbound for the Waimanu Valley. So are you guys ready for this Waimanu Valley, for the big waterfalls? We're gonna fly into this one now. April 26, we'll be beaching in on the Waimanu Valley, looking for your sunshine. I will head to the east wall. Okay, I got cheese, and now we'll be beaching in Waimanu at 800 feet on the west wall. I'm sorry, I'm heading for the east wall. About 1600 feet, Wairikahi waterfall. See one over the helicopter over there. The next one is Kaka'auki waterfalls, and we're gonna fly into the keyhole. But before we head to the keyhole, I'd like to show you another beautiful waterfalls. Waiule waterfalls coming up, and the nickname of this Waiule waterfalls is stair steps. When you see it, you know why we call it stair steps. This is beautiful waterfalls. And let me slow down a little bit here. This is it. Do you see nice lots of steps? Okay, now the stair steps waterfalls coming to your left side. Let's head to the keyhole now then. 2,400 feet wall, 2,400 foot waterfalls. April 26, flying to the keyhole. The amount of the water has been increased from this morning. Seems like it has been raining quite a bit on the top of the Kohala again. And summertime is the dry season and winter is wet season. So usually in the summertime, you won't see these great waterfalls. You have to be pretty lucky. If you came here about a month earlier, it was all dried out. There we go, keyhole coming to your right side this time. Lots of vertical lines. That could be the location of the waterfalls. Okay, another big one behind the wall. What do you think? Isn't it beautiful here? Yeah, this is the only and the best way to sit. Welcome to the beautiful island of Hawaii. Okay, before we leave from the Waimanu Valley, I'm gonna make one S-turn here in front of the Waiikaki waterfalls, 1600 feet waterfalls. Making the small S-turn here, the Waiikaki waterfalls, then head to the beach, why not? Now we're gonna head out to the beach. This time I can bring the sea cliff to your left side. Every 26 beaching out Waimanu Valley westbound. About 1,000 feet. This one looks very big, but if you visit to the Molokai Island, you will find the tallest sea cliff in the world. 3 times bigger than those ones, 3,500 foot sea cliff. Route 26 now, Hoi Hoi Nui westbound heading with your forward point. And this side of the island, northeast side of the Hawaiian Islands, you won't find the white sand beach usually. Only see cliff like this. Okay, trade wind from the northeast side usually create the big swell and waves. Today only getting like 10 knots light trade wind, so ocean is pretty calm. It's not always like this. When we get 40 knots wind, huge wave. And those waves pound against on the northeast coastline of the Hawaiian Islands. That's why if you go to the windward side, the west side of the island, usually those beautiful big sea cliff beach, you gotta go to the west side of the island. Blue 26 is at the offshore Honolulu 1.2 heading for your phone. Honolulu Valley, one of the longest one, deepest one, it goes about 4 miles in. And the last one, Poladu Valley.
Hiva hiva na kamakua aherea na ke kupuna.
And I am sure that you won't mind if I stay here and fly all day long in the beautiful valley area. But if I do that, I will lose my job most likely. Okay, I love my job, so I don't want to lose my job. Okay, so sometimes we have to go home. So we're gonna start heading back to the dry side of the island. So did you guys enjoy the waterfalls in the valleys? Had a good time? I bet you couldn't picture those kind of beautiful places when you flew into the Kona airport last time. That's really dry side and only the lava. And this is the beauty side. Heavy current traffic, Blue 26, reports into the Makapala Lighthouse, offshore, 900 feet for the reported point. You can see the East Maui, that's a Hana, and West Maui, and can you see the flat looking island? Very tiny one straight ahead of us, that's a Kaho'olawe. And in between the Kaho'olawe and West Maui, you can see the portion of the Lanai too. I don't know if you can see it or not. But we got Maui, Lanai, and Kaho'olawe. As you know, this is the biggest island in a chain of Hawaii. That's why everybody called the Big Island. That's one of the nicknames this island has. And size of the Big Island is almost same size as the states of Connecticut. And another way to describe the size of the Big Island is you can put all the other Hawaiian islands into the Big Island, like Kauai, Oahu, Maui, Lanai, Molokai, into the Big Island, and you can almost double it. Very big one. And using Highway 19, north side of the Big Island, and Highway 11, you can drive around the island. 222 miles. It takes about 5 to 6 hours non-stop driving.
In this life, I was loved by you. For every mountain I have climbed,
Did anybody get chance to drive to the Kilauea volcano yet? No, you guys did? How about you guys? No. If you get chance, you may want to drive. Right now, the lava is started covering over the chain of craters road again. Okay, from the end of the road, you can hike up to the fresh lava. About 10-15 minutes. Did you guys get a chance to hike? No? Oh, you missed it. I took my kids for the camping last weekend. Stay overnight, and you better go at night time actually, when it gets dark. We could get like 2 feet away from the lava flow. And lava was going to the ocean. It was beautiful. Usually you had to hike about 2.5 hours to get to the lava. But because of the new flow, it's heading to the end of the road. That's why it's so close right now. You may want to take advantage. And you won't get this kind of chance quite often. Okay, it may get a little bit bumpy. If you look to the offshore, can you see the shear line? Close side, this side of the line, you can see lots of white caps. The other side, it's calm. Trade wind makes those white caps, but mountain block the trade wind on the other side. Okay? And when we get close to those lines, get a little bit bumpy. Shouldn't be too bad today. And I guess you can tell which side is wet and which side is dry. 2 totally different worlds.
I was loved by you. In this life, I was loved by you.
And today we got some clouds building up on the west side of the island a little bit already. Usually from here we can see a huge mountain straight ahead of us, Mauna Kea. Mauna means mountain and Kea translates to the white. Mauna Kea, white mountain. Because that's the one gets snow on the top in the winter time. I'm not kidding, you can enjoy really good snow skiing on the top of the Mauna Kea. This year, we had the best snow in the last 5 years. I went snow skiing at least like 10 times. Yeah, I couldn't believe it, but nice snow up there. 14,000 feet mountain, big mountain, 14,000. And one of the good things about Hawaii, a big island is, after the skiing, less than 2 hours, you can jump into the beach. Ski to the beach, 2 hours. And water temperature on the west coast is about 75 degrees Fahrenheit year round. Nice and warm. This island has like 5 volcanoes, 5 mountains. That's why it's so big. And all the other Hawaiian island has only like 1 or 2 mountains. We got 5 mountains. And 3 out of the 5 volcanoes, they are the active ones. 3 active ones, but only 1 is erupting at this moment. Which is of course Kilauea volcano. She's located about 85 miles straight ahead of us. Southeast from here. Kilauea volcano is only like 4,000 feet, very tiny mountain still, baby, still growing. That's why even without the clouds, okay, we cannot see the Kilauea volcano from this side of the island. And lava started flowing into the ocean again about 2 weeks ago. So again, this island is started getting bigger and bigger. Last 18 years, the big island gained about 800 acres. We gained 800 acres, but we lost about 180 homes too. Lava took about 180 homes instead. April 26 polo field, heading for the Waikoloa, 2.7 descending.
But we gonna make it up, though I know it's gonna be tough.
Okay, how about this one better?
We raise the hurt and fear.
Okay, thank you, Doc. April 26 polo field, heading for the Waikoloa.
It's gonna be hard, but I pray to the Lord to help us make it. Starting all over again, it's gonna be slow, but we both know we gonna make it. We gotta take life as it comes. Never pass.
And we are back to the dry side of the island. We got blue sky, sunshine, white sand beach, and result.
We'll climb to the finish line. We gonna try. We gonna.
And you see how calm the ocean is compared to the other side of the island, flat like a lake. And you can see some coral started growing along its coastline, look like a fingers extending. That's a coral. And beautiful light green, light blue color on the bottom of the ocean. That's indicate some white sand on the bottom of the ocean already. That's white sand.
We gotta take life as it comes. Don't make any fuss about it. What's right or wrong? We gonna make it.
April 26 approaching to the watertime, Lauka, Kauai, High Harbor, 2.5, descending to the Waikoloa.
The hurt and fears. Oh, starting all over again. It's gonna be rough for us. But we gonna make it.
Yeah, starting from the north side, we got a Mauna Kea resort, which was built back in 1965. And about 8 miles south, Mauna Lani Resort, Orchid Mauna Lani. And south side of the Mauna Lani, that's a Waikoloa village with Hilton Waikoloa. And about 20 miles south, by the Kona Airport, you will find the newest resort on the Big Island, Hualalai Resort with 4 seasons. April 26, over the Hatuna Airport, heading for the Waikoloa, 2.4.
Next song we do is Hooligans. They call themselves the Horn Star Band. We recorded this song goes like this.
Okay, in Waikoloa Heliport, where we took off about 45, almost like 50 minutes ago, is about 4 or 5 minutes ahead of us. Time goes fast, doesn't it? We are almost back on the ground here. And from here, I will get a little bit busy. I gotta make a few radio calls to the Blue Base. And my flight attendant, she's hiding in the baggage compartment for you guys. Of course. She wants to talk to you guys about safety. Here she comes.
Aloha ho mai kako. Pehea mai me oko. We hope that you have enjoyed your flight. Soon we will be landing. Please check around your seats for any loose articles. We find camera cases, film, and sunglasses on the aircraft all the time. Do keep your seatbelts fastened until we land. If you are getting a videotape, remember to rewind the tape when you get home. Everything that the pilot says is on the tape. The music is on the tape, and you are on the tape. People send the tapes back frequently without rewinding them. When we land, your host or hostess will assist you in the exit of the aircraft. If you have any news articles, hang on to them. And if they blow to the rear of this or any other helicopter, please leave them alone and we will get them for you. Do not go towards the rear of this aircraft. Please take a moment to sign our guest book. This is the only way that the pilots know what you think of your trip. We hope you have enjoyed your flight. Please sign our guest book in the office and let us know what you think of your flight and your pilot. Now go get sunburned and have some Mai Tais. Mahalo nui for choosing Blue Hawaiian Helicopters.
So how was your flight? You guys had a good time, enjoyed it? Great. We have 2 other locations, one in Hilo. They will go back and forth to the volcano for about 45 minutes flight, 45 to 50 minutes flight. And the main office is in Maui and Waikoloa, 3 locations. And if you folks had a very good time, which I hope so, I have just one favor to ask. If you happen to talk with somebody else about your tour, please recommend us by your name, the Blue Hawaiian. And please keep your seatbelts till we touch on the ground, and our staff, they should be waiting for you. They're gonna open the door, so please wait for them also. And after you exit, always front. You never want to approach to the tail. Again, thank you for choosing and flying with us on the Blue Hawaiian helicopter this afternoon, and I hope you folks enjoyed the rest of a great vacation here. And hopefully see you someday again. Thank you, mahalo, and aloha. Ahui ho. Good job, co-pilot.
I see them blue for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, the bright blessed day, dark sacred night, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry. I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I never knew. And I think to myself,
I guess I made it. Wasn't too bad for my second day, yeah? Okay, please take your seatbelts and headset off. Again, thank you, mahalo. Aloha, folks.
I think to myself, what a wonderful